8 races remain, and we're going on to Monza, one of my favorite tracks on the schedule. We've got a 22-point lead over Valtteri Bottas, 77 points back for Lewis Hamilton. Now, he won last race, and he is trimmed the gap. Other than that, though, I mean, Mercedes has been OP pretty much this entire season. We've got really lucky to run really consistent. We've won a few races, but biggest thing is, we'll give you a look at the schedule here. We've knocked out some really consistent finishes. Our worst finish on the season has been 5th. We've had second, third, second. We finally got our first win in Montreal, in Baku, and we won Silverstone as well, somehow, some way. Some strategy in there as well. And again, we've had so many second place finishes. So again, we're going on to two really good tracks for me, Monza and Singapore. Spa was really good to us. We finished second there, but again, we weren't quite as fast as Lewis Hamilton. So we're just going to have to do the best we can and just kind of squeeze all the points we could possibly get out. Hopefully we finish better than Lewis Hamilton. The biggest thing, we want to finish better than Bottas. But again, I'm going to be really upset if we blow like a 77-point lead to Lewis Hamilton and he comes back, because if he gets it close enough, I don't think I can be faster than him when I need to be. So, oh boy, it's definitely shaping up to be pretty darn interesting. Now look at the R&D tree here. So we do have a new upgrade on the car. So just a minor downforce upgrade for the front. So we got that on there. So now I guess we'll go ahead and get the next one, which is the rear downforce, so we can kind of balance it out, and then we'll keep on going back and forth. So we get 2 more for each side, and then we go down and get the major and then ultimate. So once again, we're going on to Monza this week. Let's go ahead and hop into it.
Well then, after an exciting qualifying session yesterday, let's take a look at how the cars line up. Valtteri Bottas lines up on pole position.
Alrighty, so we're on to Monza here. We're starting P7 today. All Mercedes front row. What do you know? Bottas on the pole. What do you know? But all top 7, yeah. Me last out of the 7. All within 6/10 of each other. So it should be a fun race, man. Fun competitive race. Hopefully we got something for Mercedes. I don't know. We'll see.
And now it's time to head down to the track.
Great start, but I guess it could have been worse. Oh, who is this coming off in here? Well, I mean, it worked. Is that Hulkenberg? Yeah, all right. Well, cool. So we gained a spot. All right. Let's see what we got. We got Kimi. It looks like Vettel up there. Oh, good. Woo! Oh, here we go. Hey, that worked out really well. Oh, that's a shitty spot to pass, yeah. What is that? What is this, NASCAR Heat 2? Just hit the brakes coming out of the corner? At Martinsville? Yeah. Alright, well, I think we can still get him here, though. Oh, it's going to be close. Oh, okay, we got it. Glad he backed out of it, or one of us were really going to die there. Okay, P5. Oh, here comes Perez. Rip Kimi. I about killed Kimi for the 14th time in this career mode. Oh, here we go. Ocon and Vettel bouncing off each other. Yeah, keep on it, boys. Oh, yeah, that didn't work. I hate this car. Alright, I'm running a little bit more downforce than what I usually do here. We're gonna pull in the same strategy we did at Spa. Don't know how I feel about it. Yeah, this is, not sure we quite got the shit dialed in. Oh yeah. We're all over the place right now. We have to figure it out. Meanwhile, Bottas out there just running just fine.
Okay, entering lap 3 now.
God.
DRS has been enabled.
Really? I don't have it. Man, Vettel really stuck it off in there. We got him. Jeez, 122 something or other. What are we gonna run here?
Fuel is looking really good.
1:23.6. Great. Yeah, I think it's safe to say we're not going to have much for Mercedes this week. And again, who does? Hey, we're up here with Ocon now. I think we're a little bit faster than he is. It looks like we're pulling away from Vettel, but Mercedes is just on another level. Man, that sucks. Maybe they'll take each other out. It looks like they're racing up there.
Hamilton's just made a move for first.
Oh, that's what we need to hear. Well, the sad thing is, I'm pulling everybody behind me, which is Perez, Vettel, and I guess Kimi. But I'm not closing on Ocon. So.
Okay, the gap behind is 3.1 seconds.
Yeah, it's up to 3 seconds now. What's the gap in front? I never even caught that. I might be catching him a little bit. But I wasn't there for a while. And we are going to be pitting here soon, so we're going to be riding softs to the end. So I would imagine we're probably going to see most of everybody on that same strategy. We already got one in. And that is Lewis Hamilton. And he's on the mediums. So I guess he's going to be going all the way on the end on those. We're going to wait a lap or two. And stick with the softs. So.
Bottas has just moved into first place.
Thanks.
Okay,
Yeah, okay, so now Bottas in. Yeah, we closed the gap on Ocon a little bit. It was about 2.2 seconds. It's down to 1.9, so yeah, a little bit. I think the biggest thing now is that we just gotta get some new tires on it and get going with those. I always tend to do a lot better on my second set than I do my first, so. Yeah, well, we're gonna be pitting this time, so. Yeah, I don't know. The car's really not all too bad, but honestly, the biggest issue I'm having is my damn pedals are slipping and sliding away from me. They're like pushing away from me. And it pisses me off so much. There you go. All right. So yeah, man, I gotta get figure out some sort of way of these, because it's also the biggest issue I have in F1. And you guys know what I'm talking about with G920 pedals. They're so the brake pedal's so stiff. And especially at a high-speed track like this, and you got all those tight corners, you really got to get on those brakes. It's really hard to do it, and I push the damn whole pedal set away from me, and it pisses me off to no end. And that's what it's doing here, and I'm not getting in the corners as well as I'd like to, so. There we go. So we'll see what we can do. We're going to be going all the way to the end here. Got Bottas, next car in front of us. Looks like Perez came out behind us as well, so as long as Lewis Hamilton's out in front. Alright, so here we go. That's Ocon just in front of us, so we actually did get one lap on him. So, and you can see the difference maker right there. Had a pretty damn good out lap. So we'll see what we can do here. Obviously, he's going to have one lap fresher tires, but we did close the gap by a little bit, so see if we can get anything here. There we go. We're gaining a little bit on him, especially down the straight. We got some draft. I'd be able to do something here on the front stretch. Oh, here we go. We're going to get DRS. Got it in Rich. Oh, man, we're actually going to have a shot at him here. All right. Oh, way to hit that curb, dickhead. Made sure to stick that right rear in. There's got my right front right on that right, or that left rear. I know my tires. Yeah, he slid up, hit that curb, bounced right into me. But we got it. All right. Well, now we got Bottas next car, and then Hamilton. Don't really think we got anything for him.
Some information on Ocon. They have some kind of mechanical problem.
Yeah. Wonder if it was because they bounced. I mean, bounced right into me.
We're racing again.
Oh man, he just straight up died. I think maybe he got a puncture or something. I don't know. That's what he gets. Pushing up into me, hitting that curb, smacking me. Oh yeah, 8-second gap to Bottas. Are we even catching him?
Bottas is ahead of you. The gap to the car ahead is 8.2 seconds. You're losing around 3/10 a lap. They're on fresh mediums. The time last lap was a 1:23.5.
All right, well that's not very promising. 1:23.5. Well, 10-4.
Okay, some information on Raikkonen. They're slowing down.
Oh,
Seems like
man.
there's some kind of problem with
Everybody
their
having issues except for Mercedes. Come on, it's Mercedes' turn. Okay, well, we've cut it down to 8 seconds. Ran my fast lap of the race right there. So, there's that.
Our gap to first place
Oh,
is
hey-yo.
10.5 seconds.
Cut it down to 7.3. We're coming. And we purpled through that last little section there. Oh, yeah, purple through there. Get out in that gravel. I don't really feel like I'm going much faster, but hey, I'll take it. Hey, fastest lap, 1:22.7. I knew I had it in me. And we were trimming the gap, but I don't think we're gonna have enough. I'm burning up these tires now. By the time if I even ever get to Bottas, don't think we're gonna have the tires for them. But at least it makes me feel a little bit better that we did find some speed in it here in this second run, like we usually do. But I mean, man, the Mercedes is so fast. I mean, even if we did find this kind of speed in the first run, I mean, they're pretty close to it. I mean, they were just so fast the first run, and they're still fast enough the second run to the point where I can run these kind of laps and still, you know, just barely eat into their lead. And we're only catching, I don't even know about Lewis Hamilton, or how much further up the track he is from Bottas. Looks like he's quite a ways up there. I can barely see Bottas on the mini-map. I don't even know where the hell Lewis is at. Oh, there he is. He's already on the front stretch. Damn. Sadly, I think I used all the goodie off my tires. We were pulling there for a good couple laps, but it's, oh man, rip Stroll. It's come the time. The goodie has fallen off the tires, and it's gone away. So, I guess we're just gonna ride, yeah. My last 3 laps have all been 6/10 slower than my fastest lap, so I've tried, but we're staying pretty much even at this point. Well, so again, I've trimmed the gap a little bit. I mean, we're down to about 6 seconds, but you know, unless anything crazy happens, it's about gonna stay the same here. So. Perez is about, he's trimming the gap to me a little bit. It was like 3.1, it looks like 2.9 now, so I'm not really too terribly worried about him. But yeah, if everything stays the same, boy, points are going to get really interesting because Lewis Hamilton's going to close the gap to me. Bottas is going to close the gap to me a little bit more. And, well, that's really about it. But it looks like it's going to shape up to me versus all Mercedes, so yeah, this is gonna be a really fun last stretch of the season. But yeah.
Some information on Ocon.
Oh man. Hey, Ocon. I thought he was already out of the race. He had some issues, and now he's out of the race. So nice job. Well, here we go. Coming to the white flag. Man, Perez, and I believe that's Vettel back there. They've been going at it. Perez is, or Vettel just had the fastest lap time. Here he comes. They've been charging back there. They cut it to like 2.5 seconds, probably less than that now to me. I know Vettel's really quick. They're still side by side, so I'm not gonna have to worry about those guys, I don't think. Still Lewis Hamilton out front, Bottas second. So.
Okay, gap ahead is 8.4.
So I believe we go to Singapore next week. I mean, we're the defending winners there. Won there the last 2 seasons. The biggest thing, the only reason really why we run there, we've won there the last 2 seasons. We've had rain there the last 2 seasons, and that's been a big part of our success there. So hopefully we see some more rain there this year. But I mean, I think we're pretty fast overall. Again, I'm a big fan of the street circuits, so I feel like either way we can be pretty strong there. But oh hell. Looks like we're going to come away with another podium here, so that's what we need. But, man, we still give up points to the 2 main competitors in the championship, even by finishing on the podium. So another week down, we're going to have to be a little bit better. we still got a lot of races to go if we want to win this championship. So there you have it.
Good job, you did really well.
We weren't really
Super
too
driving.
slow. It's just we were equal with Bottas. I feel like the second run. We got to be better the first run because I wasn't very good on the super softs, but still not a bad run. Go on to Singapore. I'm excited. So look at the finishing results here. So Lewis Hamilton started second, finished first. Bottas started pole, finished second. So he finished like 5 seconds behind Lewis Hamilton. We have finished 14 seconds behind the whole deal. So again, if it wasn't for that first run, I felt like I maybe could have been somewhat close enough. But I mean, either way, this is no stopping Mercedes, man. They're so quick. So third for us. Perez fourth. I felt like Ocon definitely would have been up there. Of course, you know, he dropped out of the race, so he finished 19th. But yeah, 2 DNFs. Not sure what happened to Verstappen. I don't think we ever heard anything about him, but he finished 18th. Look at the rest of it here. So Marcus finished 8th, scored some more points for us, so that's always nice. But yeah, there's a look at the rest of it. So Perez actually never, or Vettel, I should say, never really got the spot on Perez. They were side by side there for a while. But yeah, Perez held on to it, so good for him. So back here, a look at the point standings. So Lewis Hamilton cuts it by another 10 points. Only 67 now. Bottas trims it by only, what, like 3 points? So, you know, obviously we want to be, we want to gain points on him, but 19 is still not too terribly bad. It's going to take him a while to get the championship lead if we keep on finishing, you know, a spot in front, a spot behind him. So we just got to keep it around Bottas as much as we possibly can. But we're going to have a problem if Hamilton keeps on winning races. We're gonna have a problem. I think somebody told me to in the comments to take a look at the team standings. So we're only 132 back Mercedes, thanks to Marcus Ericsson finally contributing some points this season. So shout out to him. But 132 back still seems like quite a bit. So I'm not sure we're going to be able to do anything there. But either way, I mean, not too bad. Marcus actually top 10 in points, so at least there's that. But yeah, we're going on to Singapore next race. And then it's, yeah, we go on to the last stretch of races, which starts with Malaysia. Oh, I hate Malaysia so much, man. So it's, boy, we're going to have a good race in Singapore because it's going to get really tight, these last stretch of races, man. This is probably going to be, this is looking to shape up to be one of our, you know, best seasons yet, especially with the championship battle. I hope you guys are enjoying it half as much as what I am, but once again, we're going on to Singapore, so, but I hope you enjoyed today's race. Make sure to leave a like on the video if you did. It helps me out a ton, but there y'all have it. Once again, appreciate you guys as always, and I'll see you all in the next video.